Virgo, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. If you check the description box below, it will talk about the card placements in the spread and mention the deck used if you are so curious. Here we go. Wow, Virgo. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. Virgo be going through something. Okay. So, I'm kind of seeing, Virgo, you just rising above it. Okay. You're looking at this particular message, this idea, this thing that was presented to you in kind of a lighthearted manner, and you're just like, whatever. I almost want to say that you are dismissing idle gossip. Okay. And you're literally just following your intuition, saying, you know what, this will pass. Okay. So you're ignoring this idle gossip, and your intuition is telling you this will pass. It's not the brightest, happiest, most wonderful feeling to go through when you're dealing with this, but you do recognize the fact that it is not worth your attention, okay? You just want to pull forward. You have goals, you have milestones, you have things you want to achieve, and you don't want this to be a setback. You don't want this to disrupt you. You're just going to brush it off, literally brush it off and move forward. Because what you have coming up, well, let's talk about the Lovers card for a minute. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to fall in love. The Lovers card is represented with Gemini. So I often think of this card as the dual nature of oneself. It can also be a pull or an idea, something that just makes sense and pulls you in a particular direction that doesn't require a lot of logic to it. There is a sense of emotion that's tied to it. But it kind of feels to me like you are moving forward to help yourself. You are moving forward to embrace the dual nature, your best qualities and your worst qualities, to really get a good idea of who you are, which is why you're ignoring all this idle gossip and what other people are saying to you or about you. You just realize it doesn't matter. That's their opinion of you. You're more concerned with your opinion of you. You're more concerned with the goals that you want to achieve. Okay? You're on a path, you're on a road, and you don't want anybody to disrupt you, Virgo. We have the Queen of Swords in the inverse. This is a card of gossip. So the Queen of Swords in the upright speaks the truth. And she always speaks the truth. Not to be malice, but to get the facts out there. The Queen of Swords in the inverse represents cussing somebody out just for the point of cussing them out. This represents spreading idle gossip just to spread idle gossip. So this actually confirms this Page of Cup in reverse, that you are dealing with a lot of gossip. But you yourself are strategizing against it. And when I have the King and the Queen of Swords here, and I have this in the inverse and this in the upright, this tells me that you used to let this kind of gossip get to you. You might have even involved yourself in this kind of gossip. And now you're like, this no longer serves me. I want to take a very Machiavellian approach to this situation and realize that I am the most important person in my life. And I need to do what makes sense to me right now. This is the chess player of the deck. So you're playing chess, and you've decided not to play against other opponents, just to play against yourself to see how good you really are. Then with that, you have the Ace of Swords in the inverse. So generally, the Ace of Swords in the upright, it can represent the birth of new ideas. It can also represent the truth setting you free. When I see it in the inverse and I look at it at the table, it kind of looks like it's stabbing me in the heart, right? So there is a truth here that is very, very painful. There is a truth here that hurts you. There is a truth here that was exposed, possibly with this gossip. And in the past, you would have focused on that. In the past, you would have honed in on it, either put a stop to it or defended your actions. But you're not doing that anymore. You're literally just brushing it off, saying, you know what? If they want to talk about that, that's their problem. I've already dealt with this shit in my life, and I'm worried about me. I'm not worried about what they're saying. I'm not worried about what they're doing. I have myself to look out for. And I'm going to do that first before I worry about other people. I'm going to make sure I'm good. I like it, Virgo. So I hope you found a message for your highest good, and I will see you next time.